Hi, today I want to update everyone that's interested on my goals. A little bit back the first of the year, I had made a video about my goals for 2017. And so I'm going to let you know how I've done in January so far, which is, only one more day after today of January. So anyway, so I'm going to let you know how I've done so far. First thing I'm going to tell you is a complete fail. I did not do the vision board. I want to do the vision board still. I still want to do that, but I have not done it. So that's a complete fail. So yeah, I'm not afraid to tell you about my fails. The next thing is starting the girls' Bible study with my daughter and her friend and my friend, which is my daughter's friend's mother. We have started that, and we're doing Girls with Swords by Lisa Bevere. And I really enjoy the book, but we've only got to meet one time because of sickness and because of just different things going on. One of the times it was my birthday on the night we were supposed to meet, and my daughter just didn't want to do it, but she just wanted mommy time. So that was okay. My friend understood and her daughter understood because they were actually asking if I wanted to just call it off. And my other friend, Robin, is supposed to be doing it as well through Skype because she lives further away, so she can't just come to the house as easily. So she hasn't got to do it yet, but she's been reading the book, and we've been talking back and forth, but about life and things. But so anyway, yeah, it started. It's just not going as well as we'd like, but it's going to get better. The next thing is getting in the morning and evening routine. Okay, I've done okay with the morning, but not as good as I would like. The evening, I have totally bombed. It's just been totally not good. Because I'm just not doing it like I need to, or like I want to. It's not that it's not. I don't need to do it. I want to do it. The next thing is wear makeup and do my hair more often. I've not worn makeup one time. In fact, I did a video last week. I think it was last week about my makeup, which it was about more than makeup. But I showed you guys all of my makeup. I have a bunch, way too much for one human being. But I have a bunch. I just don't wear it. I have been doing my hair more often, but instead of wearing it in a bun or a ponytail or something like that. So that's okay. I've done that. Hello, people. My children are thirsty. The next thing was have more date nights. We haven't necessarily had date nights, which I don't think you have to go somewhere to have a date night. I don't think you have to spend money to have a date night. You can have a date night by sitting and watching a movie with your spouse, or sit and play a card game or a board game, or just sit and talk, or do a puzzle together. Me and my husband used to do puzzles together all the time, but which we have not done any of that. We've sat and talked and acted goofy and stuff like that some, but we've not had we haven't called it a date night, but we have been spending more time together. The next thing is keep up in my planner and write things down. I have been doing that better. So I call that a win. Let's see. This next one is start a home Bible study with the ladies from church. I was going to do that in January. So many interruptions. Anyway, I was going to do that in January, but then we had a conference at church, so that really wasn't the best time because everybody was busy, and this just wasn't the best time to do that. So I coordinated with the pastor's wife, and we decided February would be a good time to start it. I typed up like invitations, and I passed them out, and decided on the book. We're going to do The Best Yes by Lisa TerKeurst. So It's a good book. Blah, blah. I can't speak English. Or as my daughter would say, I don't English well or something like that. She'd say, anyways. So yeah, I have started it, but not technically doing it yet. If that makes sense, it doesn't make sense to me. But I started the process. Okay. The next thing was have a ladies' night with my friends, like once or a day, once a month. I have not done it. We were sick almost the whole month. Me and my husband and my children, we were all sick. In fact, my son is still on antibiotics right now because he has severe ear infections. Both ears were infected. He could barely hear, and he had ringing in his ears, and it was just bad. So yeah, that stopped me from doing things a little bit, but that's okay. I really haven't even talked to my friends about that yet, unless they watched my videos. The next thing is have a game night with kids. We haven't had any game nights, but once, I think we did one night, but it wasn't a board game. It was playing on Xbox, which that's fine too. But what we've done instead is we've had movie nights because the kids wanted to watch movies. They took turns picking movies, and so we watched movies, and that's another thing that's on my list is have a movie night. And we don't have to have a game night and a movie night every week, but my goal is to, which I don't want it to sound like we don't spend time with our kids. We spend time with them all the time. We eat meals together. We sit around and talk together. The kids go to the grocery store with me. We shop together, things like that. But I just think it's a good thing to do a little bit more with the kids. Or, I don't know. It's just something we want to do. The next thing is declutter and purge our home. We have started the process, which I actually started the process without or I'll just tell you about this first. Okay, this is, where's the front page? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know where I put the front page because I have kind of just put this in the back and all this stuff. But, anyway, this is something that I got offline, and it is from Home. Where's it at? HomeStorageSolutions101.com. That's where it comes from, and it's 52 weeks to organized home challenge in 2017. It's a whole little booklet, or you can just print the calendar out monthly. This is the front page. Free printable 2017 declutter challenge. I will put the information in the description box below because this is really awesome. I've actually followed her before, but I did not do it exactly like she said, and if I had, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in. The clutter would be gone. But anyway, daily 15-minute missions, 52 weeks, and she has got everything mapped out. And I haven't checked some things off because I don't know why I haven't yet. I guess I haven't taken the time. I need to do that. So anyways, she's got every day you've got a task. Some days you just read. That's on Mondays. You just read her blog, and it's like a weekly pep talk and a this is what you need to do thing. It's really awesome. Some of the things I had already started doing and I had already started it in December and didn't pay attention. I didn't, I had this in December, but I didn't pay attention to this in December because it wasn't 2017 yet. But she had sent it out in December, so I went ahead and printed it off. And I thought, oh, good, I'll start that in January. Well, I had already started some of it and didn't know it. It's like, in the first month, January was like kitchen. All kinds of kitchen, pantry stuff, stuff like that. And then like the last week of January and going into February is going to be like recipes and stuff. That's the one that's going to be hard for me, but only because I have so many recipes from like 20 years ago. Like I've collected over the years, more than 20 years ago, some of them. And I can purge the ones we don't want to use, but I want to, because my binder is old. It's like this thick, and it's old. It's falling apart. I've taped it with duct tape and things like that, but it's so old. What I really need to do is go in and rewrite them all in a notebook, and that's what my plan is. But that's not on her calendar, but that's one thing that I want to do. And I also want to type them up on the computer and have them on a flash drive. And that way, if a friend says, "Oh, I love this, can I have the recipe?" I can just say, "Oh, okay," and just go print it out. So, anyway, enough about that. That's just, I'm doing okay with the home organization and decluttering. The first day of the year, she had you set up a bin for selling things and for donating things. We did not set up a bin for selling because I don't think we're going to have much that we want to sell. We're just going to donate it, get rid of it, get it out of the house. Goodwill people will love us, and Salvation Army and whoever else. You know, it'll work better that way. Okay, the next thing is to revise my schedule for cleaning. I have actually sat down with our children the other day, and we talked, and we figured out what we need to take off, what we need to add, and things like that. So that's already in the works. I just have to sit down and figure out how I want to type it up, because I do want to type it up and make it pretty and laminate it and put it on my refrigerator like the old one was. So it will be nice to look at, even though it's a chore chart. The next thing is reading and studying my Bible more, which, like I said in my previous video, I already read and study every day, but I want to do more in depth, and I have been doing that, so that's good. Watch uplifting and encouraging videos or things, just movies or whatever. Been doing that. Listen to encouraging music, things like that. Bullet journal my scriptures. I have failed. Well, I'm writing them in my bullet journal. The reason why I have failed is because we got sick, and there was days where I couldn't stand to even sit up really well. So, I just didn't write them out. So I got a little bit behind, but I'm going to catch up and it'll be fine. The next thing is write down things and brain dump. I have been doing that. That's what a bunch of these little papers are, is where I brain dump. But I do need to put these into something a little bit better. But I've got so many little Post-its that I just write things on, and I've got them all here, but I need to put them in something a little bit more secure. So, anyway, I've done okay. I've not done perfect, but I'm not looking for perfect. I'm looking for progress. And so, as long as I keep progressing towards my goals, then I think I'm doing okay. So, I just keep trying to work harder at getting them done. And so maybe I won't have to think about having all this clutter and crazy around here. So, anyway, that's just my update on what I've done. If you like videos like this, where I just tell you a little bit about what's going on, or what I've done, what I've accomplished, I am going to keep making the videos for this goals in 2017, because it's kind of like accountability. If I have you guys watching me, then I want to do it more for some reason. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. But anyway, if you have any suggestions for videos, if there's something I can possibly do, then just let me know. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Anything, I'm probably going to put links to the 2 books as well, because those books I recommend. They're awesome. But anyway, I'll put those in the description if I can remember. And I'm going to put the Home Storage Solutions. That is awesome. You need to also find her on Instagram, and I believe Twitter. I'm following her on Twitter, I think. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And just let me know if you're reaching your goals. If you are making goals. Because it's not too late to make goals. It's never too late to make goals. And it's never too late to work on goals. No matter how long ago you made them, you can still pick them back up and start working on them. Even if you fail 1,000 times, you can still try again, because this is your home and your life, and that's what matters, is making your home and your life what you need it to be. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.